Oh no, I'm a rocket man.
Are you burning out your fuel up there alone?
I so am.
You know, William Shatner does an excellent version of that song.
Oh, DT. I saw that.
Where's the button? Where's the button? I need to hit the button.
You haven't hit the button yet?
No, I hit the stream button, but there it is. Hit me the
Hey!
Viking.
Oh shit, I don't want to knock on that person. I want to just knock on DM. There we go.
I think
Are you
I
knocking on
Hey.
knock
DM's
this
door
time.
again?
We'll have to see, right?
Let's see. Let's see if I know what I'm doing.
Well, currently you're being held.
Uh-oh.
My God, yeah, we're gonna get fucking wrecked.
Or in the spirit of my favorite cartoon dog.
Oh,
Why Scooby?
did I do it?
Yeah, you're good. I think you're in. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
here's
do.
the sign.
I don't know how it works, so I'm just gonna go with what you guys are saying.
Yep, we can hear you loud and clear.
Who said that?
I broadcasted this session to my group chat at work because I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be a heavy episode, and
I'm dying.
some
will
people might tune in,
see.
and I hope they
Yeah,
do because it's
we'll
gonna be
probably
intense.
all
And I need to
be-
talk about this.
We'll be joining you here soon. I'm sure.
You are
Oh,
all
shit.
gonna be fine. You're
Oh
fine.
gosh.
It's fine. Nothing bad can happen.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot if your prediction is wrong. I have water on hand.
I think the best recap is just jumping in on the action.
Yeah.
So we're going to pick up where we left off. Plucky, you are in the grasp of a gigantic tree branch that has surrounded the spelljammer which you ran towards. You are unconscious, not holding form. Roto and Bloop are still back in the cave, defanging the big snake. Luke and Deidre have just ran on the scene. So we're going to start off at the top of the initiative with Plucky. Plucky, can you please roll a death saving throw?
Oh no.
Yep, just give me 1 second. I have the wrong character open up.
Oopsies.
We're going
Deaths...
to try to save Plucky before anything else.
Okay. Oh no, it's a 5. Oh
Please
no.
mark, please mark one failure.
Yeah, yep, 1 fail.
So,
No.
Deidre,
No.
Deidre, it's
Yeah.
your turn.
All right. Let me take a look here.
You run on the scene with Luke.
Yep.
Plucky is occupying the enemy.
Yeah, let's put
Crap,
it
we
that
gotta get
way.
him down.
Yeah, don't hurt me. Eh. Eh. Oh. Oh no. Only one more and Plucky's dead. Don't look at the title of my stream. I just realized I have. Hold up, I have hippie tagged twice in my stream. I don't have red tagged. Oh no, let's fix that. Yes. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Did that fix it? Okay, yeah, there we go. So that's a third death save fail, right? Oh. Let's see. Will I do that? Will I do that? Yeah, probably.
Right now.
Bloop is just like he's like speechless. He's just
Stunned.
like he's like he's just
Speechless.
looking at the dead and I guess decapitated body of Plucky, and he's like in shock.
You know, that's a fun choice of words. Shock. Roto, your turn.
No.
Hey DM,
Yes.
Real quick, I forgot to move the 15 feet that I jumped before I wild shaped. Can I move that real quick? I know we're
go
going
ahead.
into the set. Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
Uh, One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. I need to look up a new feature real quick. Would you say that I am a creature that I can see?
Yes, you are a creature that you can see.
Oh, you can perceive yourself.
All right. So here's the question. Actually, you know what? I don't think that matters, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it doesn't quite. Doesn't quite do that perfectly. Sorry, I'm just thinking about space and stuff out DM. We're gonna fire off chromatic orb at level 3.
What kind of chromatic orb are we summoning?
It's a tree. I'm gonna hit it with fire. Does a 24 hit?
It does. It's a very big tree. It does not dodge well.
17 points of fire damage.
As you might suspect, when the fire hits it, it seems to catch and smolder and burn beyond the site of impact. So it does more damage than you would expect.
Good to
You
know.
deserve that, you bastard, Leafy. I meant to say Leafy bastard there, and I don't know why I mucked it up. I'm just distraught. That's going to be it for Roto.
All right, Plucky, you can heal up to a max of 10 healing points to a party member.
Who has the lowest health?
That's
Probably
currently
heal up
Luke.
Lucifer.
That's currently
Lucifer.
Luke, who looks pretty
He took
bloody.
a big hit.
Pounding.
Okay, so as a ghost little guy, I give him my soul, my health.
All right, do you give him the full 10 points you can heal?
I give him all 10 points.
Luke, take 10 points of healing, and Plucky, doing that can impart a memory. Is there a memory that you think would impart onto Luke in that
Oh, now
instance?
this is going to
A
be
memory
sad
of
for me.
Plucky.
Oh no, I didn't think this far ahead. Okay. Okay, so Lucifer, in your mind, you see a young Plucky in his changeling form head to a place called Baldur's Gate. And for a glimpse moment, you see him looking at a herring-gone rogue, his father, you hear in his mind, who abandoned him long ago, holding up in joy a baby goblin. And you just feel yours and Plucky's heart sink into his chest.
Luke, you now have dad issues for 2 characters. Congratulations.
Was that my dad as well?
Could be knowing Plucky's dead.
I never knew my brother.
Bloop, what would you like to do?
Oh. So if I pump this up like I would like to, I know that I'm gonna absolutely fail. Uh but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's the bloop thing to do. Bloop is going to like instinctively his amorphous blob form is going to like sort of bloat and stretch and like conform to more of like a big burly bugbear looking body, and you will see him going, but Plucky, he was part of my war band, and he will take burn a key point to use. Oh, what was it? Actions. Step of the Wind to dash. So he will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And in part of his dash action, will take one of his alchemist fires that he has on his person and will chuck it. Where is there an action to throw that by chance?
So I believe that the way that it goes is it has to make a saving throw against your 8 plus proficiency plus dex.
8 plus proficiency, which is 3, plus my dex, which is 4, so 8, 11, 15.
So it has to get a 15 dex save or it gets doused in this alchemist fire, which is not the easiest thing to put out.
Yep. Can throw this flask up to 20. Oh, up to 20 feet. So I would have to 5, 10, 15. Oh, I'll have to get a little bit closer.
It fails.
Okay, so a range touch. So do I need to make a range touch attack then, or does it just hit?
It's a bottle of alchemist fire, right?
Yes.
I believe let me look it up. I think it's 1d4 plus 2 and then it catches fire.
Yep. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 plus 2 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. Can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 Dex check to extinguish the flames. Okay. So where are my dice? I need dice. Okay. Maximum damage, so 4 plus 2, so it'll be 6 fire damage as I hit it.
And it catches fire, and just like Roto's fire, it starts to roll over other parts of it. It is now thoroughly caught on fire between the two of you.
Okay. All right, and would I still he will continue running up to this burning tree. And would I have an action to do an attack on it as well?
So
Or is,
the
or
throwing
would
it
that be
would
considered
take
my
your
action?
action. The
Okay,
throwing it
fair
would
enough.
be an action.
So he will then be running up to this thing and preparing to just jump up and waylay this thing on his next turn, and that will be it for me. In
Okay.
bugbear ooze form.
Deidre, your companions have charged ahead of you.
Well, I'm when in doubt, time to join them.
When in doubt, lay him out.
Mm-hmm. And I summon Flame Sword and starts to charge into battle. Which is might I quickly I can't use Misty Step because I already used Flame Sword. So I can move up to here. And am I able to throw my flame sword at it?
We have established that you can.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm trying to remember. Am I going to be rolling with disadvantage or no?
What's the range of your sword? Let me look at your character sheet real quick. Because I don't know why you would have disadvantage.
Because in the area of itself, in my free hand,
In the one more time?
it's in area of self.
Oh no, you go ahead and throw it. The self is to hold on to it and ignite it.
All right.
Feel free to just chuck the thing at it.
19
Hits.
and 11 damage.
All right. More fire. The thing is now burning from 3 points of contact, and the fire is growing larger.
We can take him out.
You can see parts of it starting to charcoal from the heat.
Remember the fate, the spelljammer is on top of that thing.
Luke?
Luke is going to slither right on over to the tree, and can he start to slither up the tree?
Yeah. You start feeling the heat on the tree as you do.
I will purposely avoid said burning spots, but yeah, Luke is gonna essentially. I was like 10 feet, so I still have like 30 feet of movement, but essentially move my way up to the ship.
Okay. You can certainly get onto the ship, at least
Oh, I
onto the
can?
outer hull. You can probably get on the outer hull without an issue.
So I'm like hanging on to it kind of deal, or I'm just like slithering along the wing kind of deal.
You're just slithering on the top side of it on the hull.
Um, I'm gonna slither, and I'm gonna pick my head up and do like a little kind of dance on top of the wing to see if I can get their attention. Like, look at you. And
Guys,
that's
Luke,
gonna be
Luke
it.
has been lost to the snake. Luke has been possessed by the
Um,
spirit of the Naga that you all fought, and he
Yep.
has become a snake. The snake bite has taken hold.
Oh
He
no.
has
while
he has become Ka.
while you like, if
This is
anyone
our
sees this
snake.
snake doing this, then out of nowhere, Lucifer is gonna unwild shape back to his human body, and he's gonna be like holding his hands together, like doing like a little dance with it, as well as if he kept
Little
doing the
snick
movement outside of wild shape.
A little snick dance.
Yeah, a little snicky
Okay.
dance. But we'll be out of wild shape before he just goes, "What in the fuck was that?" And end his turn.
Cool. Bloop. A branch swings down at you in a sweeping motion, tries to grab you up for a 25 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit. Yes, absolutely.
All right, take 11 points of damage. It now has you in its grasp. And in a line that you, Deidre, and Roto form,
Oh
I
no!
need all three of you
Oh,
to make a
shit, you
dexterity
guys.
saving throw.
Oh,
I'm good at these.
fuck.
I'm good at these.
I'm
Oh,
not. I got a 9. I got a 9.
no. Oh, God.
Not
Oh,
20!
thank you.
Hey!
Thank you. Oh, yeah. So, thank God.
So the two that got a
Oh,
nat 20 will take half of that, which is 14. Or no, 20, 12. The two of you that succeeded will take a 12. Roto, you take the full 25. And Bloop and Deidre, nat 20 counter goes up.
Yay!
Yes.
And Bloop, it swings at you a second time with a third branch
No.
and hits.
Oh,
Take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
does
what's
it take the
nice.
damage? Does it take the damage on its turn or your turn?
Uh, that is on 1d4 fire damage to start of each of its turns.
So go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Oh, just the one.
oh.
It looks decently charcoal though.
Nice.
Yeah,
Roto,
at least it's
Yes,
crispy.
sir.
your turn. Your fire has spread. You see where you started have jumped to other branches. All of the leafiness is starting to go up in cinders.
I mean, we do like the fire. Do I want to continue with the fire, or do I want to do? I mean, that would be insane. Doing that would be absolutely nuts. Why would I do that to myself?
Because we are distraught with the loss of our friend.
Pretty
I think-
much.
I think uh, I think Roto is probably going to be more calculating than distraught.
That's fair.
How does the tree look? Like,
It's
do I think
very
it's got a lot of
big.
fight left in it?
It's got branches. There's lightning bolts sparking between the branches, and it looks like half of it has been seared away in the fire.
All right, I'm gonna step to the side a little bit, and we're gonna toss chromatic orb made of fire again. Ugh, 11. Does that hit
It
a tree?
explodes in your hand before it even gets off the launch pad.
Oh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
A wizard's purest form of embarrassment.
Yeah.
Don't worry, buddy. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, Roto's gonna look around and say, that's never happened to me before.
I've got
Um,
at least 3 stories where that's happened to me. I'll share it with you later. As I yell it from the top of the spacecraft.
Memories
Don't worry,
of
Rhoda.
Yeah.
It
how
happens
to
to everyone,
appear.
I think.
Plucky, would you like to heal anybody? Or would
Uh,
you like to try to impose disadvantage on the branch?
I have a question.
I love that everybody.
Who has lower health, Deidre or Roto?
Roto.
I'm at 19.
Roto, you get 10 points of
Roto.
healing damage. And a traumatic memory.
What memory or what feeling would you impart onto Roto?
You see a large woman, a changeling woman that you recognize as your mother. She seems angry, throwing stuff around, saying something about how she has to go find him and kill him. And you protest, and you just feel a cold blade against your throat. Things go blurry for a second, and then you just have a lifetime of memories of being homeless. You feel so down and dark, and then all of a sudden the memory ends with somebody dropping a loot at your feet.
Loop, it's your turn.
Harsh young man, harsh. All right, Roto is cheering up a little bit. He can't figure out whether he can't figure out where his own memories of his mother begin and where his memories of Plucky's mother end. And there was a lot of similarity, maybe not with the violence and homelessness, but the desire to kill the father is definitely strong. Yeah, Roto is a tiny bit distraught at the moment.
Oh.
Loop, would you like to attempt anything on the branch?
Okay. Absolutely yes. Still
Okay.
Still in angry ooze form bugbear mode, I will move forward to strike the burning tree.
You're being held by burning tree, aren't you?
You can attack what you're being grappled by.
Yeah, I just can't do. Well, is it at this? It's at disadvantage though, right?
If you would attempt to attack anybody else but it.
But okay, so it's just a regular roll then. Good, 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 good. Ooh, 22 to hit.
Noise.
That hits.
All right, so I will throw hands with it for 6 damage.
That is regular damage, correct? Regular
Yeah,
magic damage. You hit
oh,
against it, your magical impact
force
bursts some of the
damage
trees. Okay,
with
but you
my.
could have hit way harder than that.
I could have hit harder than that, yeah. And then for extra attack for my second, I will. Oh, miss it.
You hit against it, but you do not feel that same penetration that you got the first time. It's hitting against the
Okay.
wall.
Burning a key point for flurry of blows because I am just pissed at this thing. So first flurry of blows attack. Oh, I'm just frustrated. I'm just flailing at this thing, not really bothering with getting like the good hits. It's just brushing off of them in my fury. And then last flurry of blows attack for 20.
Yes.
Noise.
We'll break through this barky rind.
Okay, and with that, then I will do 7 points, spending one more key point to use Stunning Strike on it. Um, so it has to succeed on a. Oh, where did it go? DC 16 con save or be stunned and lose all actions until the end of my next turn.
17.
Damn.
You send the shockwave through, but it does not freeze it.
I just envision myself that like parts of my body closest to the fire that this thing has me wrapped up in are starting to like boil a little bit, but I'm still just like looking at this thing and just burning rage at the loss of Plucky by its hand. And I'll just scream like in frustration at this creature and that my hits aren't having the same effect. We will use your body as kindling for the fallen at your hands. And that'll be my turn.
Deidre Bloop screams in its grasp. What would you like to do?
Not. Wait, it has Bloop in its grasp?
Bloop is currently grappled by it. Yes, you hear him scream. What do you do?
Okay, making sure. Oh, no, you fucking don't!
Uh-oh.
As Deidre charges forward. You let him go right now! As she charges up on the flame sword, flame blade,
The flame
and
erupts.
hopefully another 20.
Noise.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Yep, another one. 14 damage. He against the brand.
All right. You hit it with all of your fury, and it erupts. It's still alive, but you can see the fire is spreading further and further and further.
Is it weak enough to let go Blue?
It most of it is charred. All of the leaves and foliage have already burned off and ash is floating off of the back. The lightning is still sparking, but the shocks are sparse.
Bloop, are you able to get out?
Okay. And Bloop will just be like you'll if anyone's looking at Bloop, he's just like struggling against in this thing's grasp and more and more beginning to like his body's starting to like bubble and boil as he's just flailing against this thing.
Luke, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, Luke is gonna like work his way onto the ship. Is there any way, like, is it an open kind of like top, kind of
There's
like the other?
it's like a submarine. There's a hatch at the top with a twist. If you want to use your action, you can use your action to grab that and see if you have enough torque to spin it to get it closer to unlocking.
Um, yeah, let's do that.
Make a strength athletics check.
Dirty 20.
You twist it. You figure that one more good turn and it will be entirely unlocked, but you feel it starting to budge. This thing hasn't been opened in a very long time, so you are pulling through a very long period of rust.
I should have raged before that. Should have raged before that.
Luke, can you do anything else?
Yeah, hold on. I'm hearing an echo. I will say
Same.
that.
I've just
Here.
been trying to ignore it, but
Oh, I think that was me. I opened up my phone and I realized that the
Whoops.
volume was still on. That's my bad. My bad. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
like
oh,
volume is still up. Sorry.
Um, I'm gonna cast Magic Stone down at the tree. Just at it holding the branch that's holding Bloop or whatever. For an 18 to hit.
That hits.
It's just gonna do 4 points of damage. Take this bloody rock, you fucker.
Sometimes the smallest stones can cause the greatest amount of damage. As it hits, it's the proverbial straw that breaks the camel's back, and the shock wave goes through the branch. The parts that have been weakened by everyone's fire crack and break. Ash flies up. Cinders and ash and smoke waft up into the air as the lightning extinguishes and it crashes down into the ground.
Oh,
I have a question.
we did it.
Yes.
Could I share one memory to both Bloop and Deirdre before I go?
So, yeah, real quick, because I'm
All
going to tell you what happens next, or I'm going to give you an option more specifically what happens next.
right. So Bloop, you
uh-huh.
you all of a sudden feel yourself happy for the first time as you're watching this giant metal man playing music, and you're practicing but doing horrible with your own little tune on your own little instrument. Then all of a sudden, people start looking at you and getting angry that you're there and chase you out of town. You fall down and you see in a puddle a younger version of Plucky's face, but not changed, just like his real changeling face.
Mm.
Deirdre, you
Uh-oh.
see a down on his luck Plucky drunkenly stumble around until a man calls out from an alleyway called Gasper. This man calls you in and he tells you to use your natural gifts to reclaim a lost item. And in your mind, you see the image of the necklace Plucky has been obsessed with the entire time you've known him.
Lucky,
And
your spirit looks back towards the labyrinth, and you see several of the ghosts there, hands outstretched for you, motioning you to join them. Do you go with the ghosts?
Plucky looks at everyone else. A tear falls from his eyes. Uh, he recognizes you guys as friends, as found family, and also people he has done horrible things to, although you've been mostly nothing but nice. Inside each of your minds, you just hear a whisper. I hope you understand why I did all of it. I'm sorry. And then Plucky walks off towards the group of ghosts, being
Lucky,
trapped here forever.
they welcome you in, and for the party members, memories shared in this way are like waking up from a dream. If you do not actively focus on them, they have a way of eventually slipping out of your mind and memory until they are just a shadow of a memory of the past. So, for the four of you, as you look over, Plucky's body is still physically there. The Spelljammer is below you. What path do you four take?
on.
Okay. The thing is actively dead. Its grip is
It
loosened
is
and it's fallen over.
it is obviously at the moment not animated.
Okay.
Lucifer's gonna open the top to the Spelljammer and jump in.
All right, as you do, there is a ladder that comes up. You pull back the hatch, you slide down, you look around, you see a portal-like thing in front of you, what appears to be a chair in front of it, desks, and behind you there are open quarters, so to speak. Bloop, Deidre, and Roto, what do you three do?
uh,
Can't
Bloop
believe like this.
Bloop will make his way over to Plucky, and um, scoop his lifeless body up into his pseudopods, still in his bugbear amalgam shape, looking down at him, and will just say under his breath, "Rest well in the beyond, my brother, my warband, my friend," and will slowly, carrying Plucky in his arms, will walk back slowly.
You have
Uh,
you have both halves of me, right?
yep, picked up, picked
Oh
up.
yeah, you have to pick up both halves.
You gotta pick up everything. Gotta scoop up everything of them, and
His head, buddy.
with another pseudopod arm. You guys are ruining the moment.
I
With
can't.
another
Let me ruin the moment. I'm dead. Okay,
with
okay.
another pseudopod arm growing out of the side of him, will reach out and pluck up some of some of the unburned scraps of wood and kindling from this creature, and will start to climb up into the Spelljammer. In the with the thought of using, as he swore to this creature that felled Plucky, using its body as kindling for fuel, for a funeral pyre for Plucky.
Deidre and Roto, do you guys do anything before embarking on the ship?
Deidre is in full on tears of what just happened. I can't believe this happened. Oh no.
There we go.
Let's get going.
Does everybody enter the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a
Luke is
question.
sitting at the chair
I have a question for
So-
as you guys
everybody.
come in.
Yes, Plucky.
What do you
Or
guys?
ex-Plucky.
What can you make
Plucky.
out of Plucky's life from those final memories?
He lives an adventurous life, a chaotic life.
A way you could say it that
He's
way.
never felt accepted by anyone. There's always someone else that came along, replaced him. His mom kicked him out. Town chased him out. There was never really a time where Plucky felt belonged or accepted until they got to the party.
Correct.
Yep.
And then he felt so guilty after the fact because he was there for one sole reason, and he just couldn't bring himself to do it.
Plucky will be carried with the party in a sense, both physically because he is being carried by Bloop, and with the party in memory. And he'll be forever with the ghost, playing the knife game.
And cheating
Having
and cheating
fun.
his little heart out.
And the ghost will apparently just keep stabbing your spirit with that knife too. When you
How do you cheat at that
when you
game?
He's a
all enter,
shapeshifter. That's how he cheats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
when you all enter, there is a big swirling portal in front of you. There are a lot of magical icons as well. That is your first view. And if you zoom out a little bit,
Huh?
you are all on the interior. The exterior is on the upper part of the screen.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Okay.
Plucky would have loved this.
Luke is screwing around with trying to figure out how to get this thing to fly. So he's screwing around with this thing right here.
Look, what are you doing?
Make an investigation check. And I'm going to switch to
13?
I'm going to switch to my
Ooh.
preferred view of this.
Ooh.
I like it.
Can you
Do any of us
describe-
actually remember how to fly?
Kinda.
Everybody make either an investigation check or an insight check.
Or I like insight more.
Insight.
Oh, whoops, that was an intimidation. Ignore that.
16.
And even then, it was a
You're
natural
gonna-
one,
No,
so
you're
ignore
gonna
do
that.
not ignore
Intimidated.
that. How you intimidate
Luke,
reality.
You fail to intimidate the ship thoroughly.
Oh!
Okay, I still did bad.
Investigation
Ah.
at 25.
But you do add one to the nat one counter.
Yay!
I got in that one. Bloop is too overtaken by the loss of Plucky to really like care about how the ship goes. That's not what's important in his mind right now. Right now is setting his friend to rest.
With a 16 on the insight check, Deidre, this is very different from the Spelljammer you flew and from the little fighter pods that you had with the Fey Jammer. Rhoda with a 25, you can figure out that the little benches are like stations where they control something, but the main center control is that floating box that's shifting where Luke is at,
Yeah.
and that is probably the helm.
All right, excuse me, Luke. I'm gonna stick my hands in this and see what happens.
Careful.
I'm gonna stick my hands in this doohap then.
Roto, when you start fiddling around, something catches your eye. You see a
Mhm.
pair of goggles that are situated nearby.
Do they look like they would match my fancy hat?
I forgot about your fancy hat.
Oh
Yay.
yeah, the hat.
So
The fancy hat.
You know what would
as
be
as
good? You bury Plucky with the hat. I mean, you know he
No.
wanted it.
Nope.
as always, if you turn to the stream, that will show you what the goggles look like.
Ooh.
The goggles.
All
Oh,
right,
those are so cool
I will pop the
looking.
goggles on.
It's like what is his name from Night Owl
Night Owl,
from
yeah.
Watchmen?
Hold on.
I think that's
Let me put it on my stream.
what
Let's
you
see.
call.
Is it? Nope, that's not right. That's not
So
right.
Roto,
I'm gonna full screen this so I
you
can see
you
That's
it.
not
put
right.
them on and you look around,
There we go.
and it's like you're looking through the ship, and you get the sense that these will probably help you pilot it.
Ooh.
He don't
Uh,
looks that bad.
yeah, I popped them on. I got my fancy cantrip hat. I got my perceptive goggles. I, weirdly, Roto seems incredibly at home in this kind of half face mask kind of thing. And you are reminded as he kind of puts it on and adjusts it, and you just kind of see how well it fits, that Roto has told you, former superhero sidekick, this is probably like coming home for him, putting on a mask like this. Like, all right, this is really comfortable, oddly comfortable. Not sure how I feel about it, but I got the goggles on.
You put your hand in the cube, and you realize if you start rotating it back, the nose of the ship lifts up. If you rotate it forward, it goes down. If you slide it to the right, it tilts right, and vice versa for left. It, basically, when you start channeling energy into it and you connect to this thing, it will begin to move.
Whoa.
Oh.
So it really starts to move with a bit of a shake, and it kind of dips left. And then you think it's going to dip right, but then it dips left again. And then it kind of dips back.
Hmm.
And then Roto's like, I got it. I got it. I got it. I think I
You
got it.
sure?
Oh, bloody fucking hell. You're gonna make me throw up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Easy.
I'm pretty sure I got this. I think. And the ship just
You
kind of
sure?
stabilizes a little bit and starts to levitate. And you can see that Roto's kind of holding his hands in this field. Is that right now they're palm up, and he's kind of lifting up, and he's holding his hands nice and steady, and the ship starts to lift with him. He's like, do I flip now? And he's slowly moving his hands around, and the ship's kind of responding.
Are you?
All right, friends. Where are we going?
So to remind you, you are currently in a cave,
Getting
but
out of this cave is
there does look like there's a path forward for you to fly through.
well. Getting out of this cave is a start.
That's probably a very fair answer.
I'm gonna catch some Z's. Good job, Roto. I'm proud of you.
Roto, I'm assuming intelligence is better for you, so let's go with intelligence check to see how well you can fly the ship.
Sounds great.
An
I much
intelligence
prefer
sleight of
intelligence.
hand check if you are proficient in sleight of hand.
I am not proficient in sleight of hand. Let's just go straight intelligence. Ugh, 13?
Hey, I'll be
It's
right
not a
back,
great.
guys.
Okay. It's
Hey,
not a great start, but you roll back and you start guiding it upwards. It's very shaky at
No,
first,
he's not. He's dead.
but you are not wrecking into anything yet.
Excellent. Are we already pointed down the hallway that's going to take us out, like the exit here?
You are oriented towards that path.
And does the ship actually face, like, am I looking out the front of the ship when I hold this thing? Because I totally thought the ship was going to be oriented the other way in my head.
When you say oriented the other way, do you mean towards the beds?
Yeah, so I thought that the front, um, I thought that this was going to be the front.
That is indeed the
Klingon,
back.
yeah, Klingon Warbird
Back.
style, but instead I've got like this Lex-like thing, which I don't mind. But yeah, so we're gonna slowly head down this corridor, and at the moment I'm not worried about speed. We're going nice and slow. I know it's kind of shaky, just kind of feeling it out. I just want to get out of this cavern and into open air, and then we can figure out what's going on.
sounds like a plan. Ugh, ugh, ugh.
It
And
takes
then
about, go ahead.
Deidre just looks at him. Then I gotta tell you guys what's going on the moment we get out of here.
It
Yes,
takes
please don't
about
distract me now.
it takes about 10 minutes before you see the light, but you can manage to maneuver this cavern slowly. As you burst out, you see with your vision, Roto, left, right, it's like the ship is there but not there. Like you're seeing it and you're seeing past it.
Okay.
You see sunlight hit it, clouds above you, mountains in the distance.
Feels pretty good, actually. Do I see anything around us immediately that I would clock as a threat? Are there any other ships in the vicinity? Any Neogi prowling around?
Make a perception check with advantage.
Oh, thank God for advantage. 18.
Ah, God, my
Maybe.
headphones so loud. Okay, I'm
All
back.
right.
Hi.
Plucky, Plucky, we're currently flying out. So Roto with an 18, you don't see any other ships. There's no Neogi. As you gain altitude, you start seeing the remnants of long ago destroyed cities and monuments that are being reclaimed by the forest.
Mm-hmm.
But you can manage to go into orbit.
I would like to stop for a moment when we get to orbit because I need to confer with the rest of the crew on where we think we're going. Do I have a good sense of navigation here? Do I think that the ship's got navigation? I could find my way back to places we've already been, or do I feel lost?
It feels more like you're lost than anything. Make another an intelligence investigation check.
Ew, 10.
It's hard to figure out something this new. It
Fair.
doesn't seem to
Fair.
have autopilot, and it might have navigation systems, but you haven't figured them out yet.
Right.
The higher you go as you get orbit, you get to its moon,
Mm-hmm.
and the planet is a big dot behind you, but it is behind you.
All right. JD, will you go wake up the other boys? We need to figure out what's going on next.
I might. Come on, Lavender. As she goes over to look for. Luke. As she
Would you say
pushes
it
him.
took about an hour for us to get into orbit? Oh, yeah, I'm here.
I would say it probably about 40. If you want to take a short rest, you go right ahead, Luke.
Cool. You just get me. Thank you.
Luke.
I'm not sure if I actually needed it, but I took it. Oh, what? Yes.
It's not gonna hurt.
We need to start talking about where we're gonna be going.
I vote for either the girl in the necklace or the cosmic dragon because I owe a guy a thing. That's my vote. You can go take it to them.
Right.
Oh, fine. Don't you sigh at me. I'll wake up. You go get Blue.
Tell them when you wake them up that I think I'm lost.
You think you're lost there, buddy, huh?
Luke.
My clan elders told me once you have to get lost to truly find yourself. Have you found yourself yet? I'm going to take that as a no.
Yeah, I think you're
Sorry.
probably right. I think this is a very interesting position to find myself in. I don't know that I have found myself.
I have found you, Rodo, and I find you to be an admirable person.
Even through the mask, Roto blushes a little bit and like turns away. And he's like,
Aww.
"Thank you."
Luke. Rose calling for me. He's a bit lost.
Bloop, having now more or less retained his normal amorphous blob form, you'll see that he's taken the requisite time after takeoff, finding like bits, like any little bit of like cast off like cloth or fabric or anything of that nature to wrap.
Important books.
No, he's taken like fabric
I'm
and
just
stuff
kidding.
to
No, I'm just kidding.
to wrap
Because we're in
up.
a foreign spaceship kind of deal, so it's just like, oh, this. Sorry, that's a Lucifer thing, not a blue thing.
Wow,
I'm projecting.
Luke.
Wow.
We just lost a friend, Luke.
I project with humor. Leave me alone.
Bloop would have been finding those scraps of fabric to basically wrap our friend's remains up, wrap up Plucky's remains in like a funerary shroud, and build like a little sort of at least temporary funerary pyre back here in the rear of the ship.
In the ship?
Yeah, I was about to say in the ship.
In the ship?
Yeah, well, just building the wood, building like the wood block up, and then just setting him down on it, but not like doing anything with it yet. Since he feels that it's best that everyone be there for it, like to send him off. But then that's probably about when he's finishing up, piling everything together, and setting the wrapped up Plucky down, that Deirdre would come over and he would turn around. And he like looks very dejected. He's like a deflated balloon. It looks like he's very just like droopy. As he turns around to Deirdre. Oh, yes, okay. I don't know what help I will be, Dee Dee, but I will do what I can.
It's gonna be all right, Bloop. Okay.
We lost our first friend.
I know. I know.
I haven't felt this sad since I lost my war chief, Yark.
Deidre's just gonna pull him in a tight hug.
Bloop will return the hug and just sort of say, His face looked so sad, reflecting it in that puddle.
At least he's not in pain more. And we can remember his memories. At least the ones he given us.
Yes. Hopefully, he has time to have lots of fun with. Maybe with the ghosts there, or
Yeah.
maybe if he found family in the beyond.
Yeah. He might have found some more family back in the beyond.
Roto, you said you needed some help?
I think we need to have a discussion about where we're heading. I don't actually know much about where we are, and I'm not sure which direction is actually back to Brawl, back where we came from. But I think we should start by making a decision about where we want to go next. I think the only thing that waits for us in Brawl is a court date.
Well, real quick, DM. Lucifer's gonna feel for the bounty pucks and try to recall on the information. They don't like beep when we get closer or anything like that. It's not like a locator kind of bounty. It just has like their name and their face or like.
So specifically what your 3 pucks do is they give you a quick orientation towards where the bounty is.
Would that
But
be like a
it's only
directional?
like it's only a very quick directional though.
Well, I have these, and I'm gonna pull the bounty pucks out and be like, I think every now and then they might point in a certain direction, so we could always just follow one of these until we get back to somewhere where we somewhat kind of recognize. Then I vote we either go for the girl in the necklace or we go for the cosmic dragon. The girl in the necklace, I feel like that would be, paying homage to Plucky and everything, while the cosmic dragon is paying homage to Harrowwind, and we kind of owe him for him getting us this ship. So
Fair, but
you guys
also,
can choose from there.
Luke, we also got remember. I gotta give her these deals.
But your deals keep you powerful. Do you want to lose your deals before we go against the cosmic dragon?
No, but I'm kind of scared what they might do if I dally too long.
Well, then let's go fight the cosmic dragon. That's your answer. Roto, cosmic dragon. Before her deals expire. I don't really understand the nature of her deals. I just know she likes making them. And you guys gave me a lot of shit for making deals with pixies.
To be fair, I think I've given both of you a lot of shit at this point for the deals you've made.
Yeah, true.
Luke, as you say deals with pixies, it dawns on you that you haven't seen Pixelily in a minute.
It's not just dawning on Lucifer. Lucifer's been thinking about it.
Speaking of pixies,
Oh, don't even talk about it. I'm kind of sad about it.
did you two?
No, it's your fault, Tidra.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since that little person came by Roto's sister's house and made demands for your deal, Pixie hasn't been around anymore.
How's it my fault?
You're the one that made a deal with Al Monroe!
I didn't make a deal with Alan Rowe.
Oh. Well, who'd you make a deal with then?
Tenix. I'm trying to pronounce the name. Tenixis? Tenixis?
Tinnitus.
Thank you.
Bloop suddenly gets a ringing in his ears. Rhoda, you look down at this next to the piloting mechanism,
Uh-huh.
It looks like it could be some kind of navigation tool, like you could set something in it. Let me give you the top-down view real quick. It
Excuse me.
looks
Does it
like
look like it would fit a bounty puck?
it looks like you could fit a bounty puck in there.
Oh,
Oh,
Now, I've been
All
wondering what to
right.
do with these. I don't really understand what it does, and I don't understand how to find the person it wants me to kill. And I've been thinking about just like, I'm just gonna break them because I don't really see the point in having them anymore. And he like,
No. Hold on.
hello,
Hold on.
oh, okay, holding on to them, not breaking them.
All right, good. Do you mind putting that thing in here?
Oh yes,
what do you think it's gonna do?
click it in.
Which one? First, you have three. Do you put
Um,
in the one for the three keen, for the one that doesn't have a picture, or for Altheid?
the the one that doesn't have a picture.
As he does, it maneuvers to a specific direction and stops.
Uh,
And Roto, if you want, you can orient the ship to that direction.
oh,
I do want. We're gonna. I hope I'm a little bit better with the ship right now, and I'm gonna orient the ship just so we're facing in that direction.
Make an intelligence check.
Mother, boy.
Can I
You
help him?
way overcompensate, and you twist it, and the
No.
ship like goes. If there was a down, it like goes down at a weird angle, completely the other way, and you're
oh,
stuck to the gravity plane. But anybody looking outside, you've just went from flat to downward, pointing at an angle, like you're going to fly through the planet or the moon or anywhere but where that's oriented.
pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
And that portal out front, anybody that looks at it can see out the front of the ship.
ooh.
After a
Pull
I
up.
moment,
would
All right,
say,
you can adjust it back the other way.
it's all right. I just wanted one last look at this godforsaken hole. All
So
right. I think
when you finally get it adjusted, you'll see in the very extraordinarily far distant a silver sea.
all right, my friends. On we go. Toward the next leg of our journey.
Yeah. But I did not make a deal with Alan Rowe.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
Oh, you're talking about before. Yeah, I thought that you were just bringing that up unprompted again. And I thought I was going to argue it, but no, that makes sense. It is kind of connected still, isn't it?
Yes, I have to. I have to kill him.
Excuse me.
That's dark and
We have to
real
kill Al
quick.
Monroe. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. We do. Well, I don't like the fucker, but I vote we kill the dragon first. Then we kill you, Al Monroe, and then we kill everyone you make deals with.
I don't think that's possible with dinner for tea.
Well, I'm of a descendant of a god, so maybe I could put in a good word with the other gods if I've never gotten in touch with them before, but who knows? Maybe, and then we could deal with Mr. T and figure out how we can take him out.
Somewhere in the far distant of space, you hear, "I pity the fool."
Beautiful. Oh.
You got my good reference.
But what if he doesn't?
Plucky. Wow. Bloop. Wow. Bloop will pull out the little necklace and sort of like look at it remembering that Plucky had, for some reason, so even though he seemed really interested in it, had given it back to him. And we'll look at it again, think on the girl that he saw in the necklace,
Yeah,
and then
remember,
look to the other
Plucky
ones.
always felt sorry for her.
Hmm.
Yep.
And he'll
Bloop,
just look back at Bloop will look back at you guys. What about her?
Right.
Bloop, real quick. You
Uh-huh.
get the feeling that that could probably also be inserted into the navigation tool.
Ooh. Should
All
we
right, real
switch?
quick point of order, though, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Plucky did not give that back to you.
Oh, did he not? Oh, I
No,
thought
I
he did.
didn't.
Bloop pickpocketed from Roto.
It was given to Bloop directly. Oh, I think I found this.
Yeah,
I did
Plucky.
not mention that I got it from Plucky.
Yeah, Plucky was sly about it because he didn't want to hurt Bloop's feelings and everybody know that he was
Oh.
lying.
Okay, well, never freaking mind then. He would like he would reach for it and like thinking on because the necklace was mentioned. So he'd like reach for it and then like reach around and like and then pull out the bag from his insides that he keeps it in and like rustle around in there and wait, where did it go?
Didn't you
Where is
have
it?
it?
No, where did she go? Where did she go? Don't tell me I lost her too.
Oh no.
Calm down. I'm sure she's somewhere.
Oh, necklace girl. Oh, small girl inside the necklace, where are you?
I'll
Bloop,
bet you Plucky took her.
Bloop, do you look inside? Are you looking in the necklace?
Oh, would he have been given this back by Roto then at this point?
Or Roto,
Yes,
do you?
last time we met,
Mm-hmm.
I handed the necklace back to you and said I came across this and I know that it is of some importance. And it was handed back to you with no more statement about where I got it, but it is currently in your possession.
Gotcha. It's like, oh, thank you, Roto. Bloop must have dropped her somewhere. How could he have been so clumsy? I'm sorry. But yes, we can. Maybe we can save her.
Mhm.
Bloop, if you look in the necklace right now, her head is down on the basically broken bed, and it looks like she's just crying.
Well, take that puck thing out, see if it fits in that little compass thing over there. That would die us.
After a
Mhm.
moment, you also
Mhm.
see that you have all been joined by a figure of pure light who has come through the front of the ship,
Ooh, interesting.
and
What
they
the?
hold up their hand and assign a gesture of peace, and you hear them say, "We have not detected survivors from this planet in quite a long time. We are glad you made it. Come, join
Ugh.
us. We will
Uh,
reunite you with your people."
whose people?
No.
No.
Just no.
She
Uh,
steps forward
uh,
and she puts down a disc that looks like it's designed for that compass row.
Hmm.
And she steps back and says, "When you are ready, this will guide you to us. We will tell you the tales of your people until we meet again. The
Well, you do
world has
realize we're
been
lots of
watching."
different people, right? We're not all the same
yeah.
species of people. You know that, right? Like, oh, then they're gone. Okay.
She steps
Bye.
back to the ship.
All right, bye.
The disc is still lying there though. It has some kind of
Hmm.
writing on it.
Oh.
What language is it in?
It is in Celestial, which I believe you read.
Yes, I speak it. I'm gonna pick it up.
And maybe they were referring to whoever the previous owners of the ship was?
I think that's probably the right idea. Like Heroin and his people are probably who they're thinking of.
Luke, it's a circular disc, and written around the circle in Celestial are the words Guide to the Solar Bastion.
Guide to the Solar
Oh,
Bastion. Does anyone know who the Solar Bastion is?
it's probably the something relating to the solar dragon.
All right.
That would make too
We got
much
your
sense.
necklace, or we've got this solar dragon. What do you want to do?
We need to help her as soon as possible.
Yes, she
This
looks like
dragon
she's
is
fading
literally
away.
eating realities or some shit, isn't it? I forgot what this dragon is doing. I just know Heroin wanted us to kill it, and it destroyed his people.
But that's like a big meal. He's probably going to take some time.
Perhaps we save
Okay, true.
this girl, and who knows, she may have powers of her own, or maybe know someone who would be able to help us against this dragon.
Possible.
Either way,
That's a-
we already lost one. We already lost one member of our war band.
Yeah, I
I
have
don't-
no say in this because I'm dead, but remember, Plucky was interested. He started feeling bad after looking inside the necklace.
hmm And Plucky did seem interested in the necklace. He felt it was. I think he almost felt bad for her too, just like I do. I think we should save her first. Save her
so too.
from her imprisonment.
All right. I can definitely accept that. Luke,
And-
what about you?
Oh, let's do it.
And Bloop will move over slowly, pick up the puck from the device, and then slowly sort of like figure out a way to like sort of set down and like sort of twist and turn and then click the necklace.
It's not
Uh,
even so much a click, it's you
Uh-huh.
put it in and it free floats,
Oh,
and the entire compass mechanism moves to orient towards what direction it's pushing. And it tilts a specific way, so it's not just a straight line.
mhm.
It's like there's some bobs and weaves to it.
Oh.
Orodo, take us away.
All right. All right. We'll orient the ship facing the direction that the new navigation disc gives us.
Third time's the charm, buddy.
Yeah. Let's see how
Can
this
you
one
make an
goes.
intelligence check real quick?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
They'll get easier as you go, I promise.
Hey!
There we go.
You navigate it, you orient the ship very skillfully. No mistakes at all. And
All right,
you can set the ship towards that.
That's what we're gonna do. Rhoda kind of like holds one hand steady and pushes the other hand forward, and you feel the engines kind of engage a little bit as they push. And then all of a sudden, there's a little bit more, and it starts to ramp up and up and up. And I'm going to accelerate this puppy to a nice high speed.
And I'm going to accelerate this hiney at a nice high speed right into this bed. Good night.
Real quick, I want to orient back to Plucky real quick. Plucky, you are there. You are there playing the knife game with the ones in the middle of the complex. After not too long, they all get mad at you and they make you go away. And they make you go down, you wander to the ones that are smoking the pipe. Oh, which by the way is it's a magical, it's pipe of smoke monsters. Luke, you asked earlier. It's a pipe of smoke monsters.
I hate anyone that didn't let me go in there and get that.
Sorry.
All right. So what's happening with me? They got upset I
After,
was cheating, and I'm now.
after, yep, after you upset the ghosts that are drinking and playing that game, they make you go away. You find the ones that are smoking and playing with the smoke monsters, and you settle in with them, and you start working your charm on them,
Hey, how
and
you guys doing,
event,
huh?
eventually Plucky will make everybody in this complex not like him, and he's gonna go have to stand by the water.
No.
Oh no!
As we twist back to the Spelljammer,
Oh
it's
no!
probably going to take some time. So
Even
as the first night settles in,
even in death, he
what you,
doesn't get a break.
that's right, because he wants to cheat at the game they're playing for eternity.
That's fair. Poor guy.
What does the first night in this Spelljammer look like between you four?
Do I need to stay at the helm in order to keep us going, or you said there's no autopilot, so I could probably need to stop us
It
in order for us to
seems
sleep for the night?
it's not necessarily that there's no autopilot's not quite the right word. It seems like it's going to stay oriented towards this disk and that it's going to keep in that direction at a base speed. Whether it swerves around things like rocks or planets, that remains to be seen.
So we basically need to possibly go in shifts, or just does Roto just need to take a break from it to like recharge and catch some Z's?
It's the ship
I
is
think
so new it's hard to say mechanically.
Uh,
uh, I think I will fly for kind of a good few hours. But I think once those few hours are up, like I'm still sore from the fight. I'm at half my HP. I only have half my spell slots. Um, I'm going to bring the ship to
Ah.
like a very slow crawl. And what I mean is, like, I've got the goggles on. I think I've got a feel for the ship, and I would like to just slow it down to such a speed that I'm pretty sure we're not going to go beyond where I can see right now. Like, tell there's nothing in our way for the moment, and then I'm going to go sleep.
you gonna go sleepy.
Just a slow crawl.
Just a really slow crawl. Like, think about like having a sailing ship, just kind of. It's going to follow a very light current, but only because I've got the spyglass out and I've made sure there's nothing we're going to run aground on.
Luke, Deidre, Bloop, do you guys talk at all? Is there anything you want to explore in the ship?
Lucifer plans on doing a more thorough exploration and snooping when they aren't currently traumatized from everything they just experienced on that planet.
Understandable.
But for now, they sleep.
What do you guys do with that disc, by the way? The one that the Starlight creature left.
We has I Deidre
Lucifer
figured to let
did
Scred.
keep it, and honestly, he would probably take it to the hammock with him and read it while he's laying in the bed or whatnot. Because he's seen a few different things of like celestial stuff, and he himself has never really had much tie with celestial stuff because he like his dad is the only celestial being, and he lived with human like a human clan kind of deal. So he's been seeing more and more celestial. So I think he's a little obsessive over it, and is kind of yeah, he would be like reading it in the hammock.
Oh,
Mhm.
If as you run your hand over it, there are little bumps.
What's this? I'm gonna look into it further. What are the bumps, DM?
Make a perception check.
I'm good at that. Nat 20.
That's one for the counter.
Yay!
If I can find the one that says Luke. And hey, that's just so you know, that's number 10.
Ooh, cool.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Noise.
That means he gets a cookie.
Yay. I'm
Yay.
gonna have some ice cream in a little bit. Oh,
I want ice cream.
Luke,
Depends on ice cream.
you run your fingers over it and you start going around in a circle. In your mind, it just starts playing like this nice little hymn music, like a little celestial hand turntable record thing.
Oh.
It's very peaceful.
very peaceful, but Lucifer's gonna get angry and he's gonna storm back up to the front or whatever and slam the disc down. Be like, have your stupid fucking disc, and then step back and storm back and lay back in the hammock.
I hate feeling nice and calm and soothed.
Luke,
It's
Luke, do
it's a
anything
part
special?
of his life. He's never his dad was never there, so it's like
Oh.
one of those like
Oh.
it was like he felt that connection to it, but then he was abandoned in that sense by the person that could have given him that connection, and then
Oh.
it made him angry at like that celestial connection. At like, is it really even a connection if he was never even taught anything about it?
Oof.
Gotcha. Doggo.
Bloop, do you do anything over the night?
I think Bloop would just like slowly, like solemnly do like around the entirety of the ship. Like he would go from like one end. Oh my goodness, my pupper. Uh, and just like sort of trail around, taking everything in. Maybe if he sees something like really either like odd or interesting or like that stands out, he'll go over and look at it, maybe pick it up and turn it in his hands and then set it down and continue along. But he'll probably just like aimlessly wander around.
So
Um,
specifically, there are stations here and here. There are benches, books, and little readers
ooh,
on each sides of the wing.
okay. Um, I would there be anything of note that would pop out to him, like stuff about maybe about this ship, about like the solar dragon, anything pertinent to us?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, investigation.
Detective Bloop on the case.
Oh, I don't know about Detective Bloop because my investigation is a -1.
You know,
Five
Bloop,
for a total of 4.
you know the ship's hard. It's hard to figure out new things.
Yeah,
You look
there's so many
around, there's
odd
interesting, it
things.
looks cool. There's a couple of special crystals up front.
Crystals. Loop will meander over, look at the crystals, sort of watch him for a long moment, and then maybe reach out and like sort of poke one with his little pseudopod.
There's a silent blue hum from them, but there's not much else. You touch them, they don't react.
Hmm. Um, I'm gonna probably regret this. Oh, thank you.
You're
I'm gonna
welcome.
probably regret this, but I just was brought ice cream.
Aw,
Um,
Lucky.
But Bloop is gonna. Are they like just like sort of floating there? Are they like in a case
They're
or?
attached to a base and they're floating above that base. Like this one over here has this base and
Mhm.
it's attached to it.
Uh-oh.
What's
Bloop
Bloop gonna do?
Bloop is gonna try and reach out and like pluck up one of the just like it's his childish curiosity. He's gonna try and pluck up one of the gems and sort of like turn it around in his little hand. Oh,
Make a strength athletics check
oh,
as you
oh!
grab it and you start to pull it.
Oh,
Strength athletics.
oh.
Oh, and I have advantage on this. Oh, natural 20!
A 24 is not enough to pry it out of its case.
A 24 isn't enough?
No.
Damn.
You
That
think you're
thing.
going to use all of your strength to strain it, and you cannot force it out of its cylinder.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
still
You
floating
doing that?
there.
It's like,
Although,
oh,
Roto, you
Yeah.
being the pilot of the ship, you do notice the ship kind of wobble for a second.
and then
Well,
you'll
I'm
see it like,
asleep. What are you doing? Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
and then
Oh,
you'll see Bloop just kind of like go from curiously like just seeing if he can pick it up to like it not doing, and then just doing like the childlike thing of no, I want to pick this up. Let me pick it up, and then he like goes to like double hand it, and then like adjust himself and like twist around like okay, maybe if I try to pull it up this way, no, maybe if I use my body leverage this way and try to pick it up.
You
Up
you
until
sit
Roto.
there, you sit, strain, and struggle, but it fortunately does not budge.
Like, stubborn, I see. Fine. Keep your secrets, strange little gemstone.
Roto, how do you react to all of this?
I'll be honest. Unless alarm bells start going off, I'm taking my sleep. I don't care. Oh God, that fight hurt a lot. I don't like being sure.
Deidre, Lavender's paw comes up and he rests on you, but he's uncharacteristically silent.
Are you doing all right, Lavender?
His eyes meet yours. Rest now. Rest.
Oh, all right.
Lavender's about to kill us all in our sleep.
She should
Lavender
start
was the
paying
big bad the whole time.
Dun dun dun.
it. Let Deidre should start paying his head. If there's anything you want to talk about,
Don't worry. We'll be in safe hands soon. Darkness
what?
never lasts.
Mm.
I just
Okay.
have some. One of these days, I just have some questions for a certain somebody who did this. As she points at the two smaller horns on her head.
Make an insight check.
Oh,
Uh-oh. That'd be a 15.
You don't know why, but as you say that, Lavender just looks away.
Drama. There's some tea boiling.
someone's got some tea.
All right,
Well,
and Deidre just gets comfortable for the night.
Lavender will stay nestled up with you. Plucky, back in the
Oh no. Oh
in the
no.
room with the pipe of smoke monsters. those three ghosts get upset with you and they make you go out and sleep with the eyeball, the big fungus eyeball.
Mm.
And as you start to poke at it in your undead state, you see that those two giant forms of fungus that were to the north and south of it coalesce into a person and they start swatting at you.
Hey, watch it. Hey, back it
Oh,
off. Hey, wait, hey.
Poor
Why can't I
Plucky.
just get a break? I die.
Poor Plucky is going to spend eternity chased around that complex by the various ghosts
No.
there.
Oh.
Oh, he's reliving his life daily now.
oh.
Oh.
And also, I would say probably to close out the night before we like fast forward and everything. After Bloop's curiosity is at least immediately sated for the time being, um, he will sort of uh what's the word I'm looking for? He'll sort of like sadly like deflated shuffle like a child who like lost an argument or something, just like sort of drag his feet, shuffle back this way towards where he had set Plucky to rest. And he will start uh quietly so he doesn't disturb his other friends. Uh quietly singing uh a bugbear like dirge, like a funerary dirge. Um,
Oh, you sit over Plucky's body. It's nice.
mhm.
Guys, I gotta step away for a second. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Poor Plucky. Like, I know I wanted him dead. Every time this happens, I want a character dead that just is sad.
Um, Plucky, after so long,
Oh no.
the giant fungus monster chases you up north.
Why you doing this to me, man? I ain't do nothing wrong to you.
And so there's a really cool thing about Naga, about
Hmm?
Guardian Naga, is that they come back to life eventually. So that Naga is going to come back to life and block again any of the spirits from blocking from leaving that
Oh,
complex.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Alexander, you're back.
I don't no. You blew up, man. You blew up, man. No. No. And he just for anybody who ever ventures there will just know Plucky as the wailing spirit.
Lucky, there's not many things alive on that planet anymore, and you're not one of them.
It's gonna be okay.
Poor Plucky. We hardly knew ye. Plucky just mourns.
Oh.
So while we wait, some of the cool things that are in there.
Hmm.
There's one, Luke. I don't know how you didn't take the pipe of smoke monster.
Because they wouldn't let me bet my soul on it, DM.
We have a reason.
Listen, I wanted to, but the party outweighed what Lucifer wanted, and I'd already done
I
so
mean,
many reckless things.
the party collectively owes its collective soul to like 5 different parties at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
I kind of wish Plucky sold his soul now, so I wouldn't be stuck where he is.
Oh,
Because
don't worry, that'll eventually happen, Plucky.
What?
we're kind of owned the Lord of Lavender, by Titavilius or whatever his name was,
That
by
one businesswoman, door to door
Did you feel it?
salesman, soul lady.
Oh, she was a
Those are all
representative. She was
those
a
are all
representative of the
Deidre's
devil.
doings. Those are all her sign-ups. I The only deal I made was with the pixies, and that was to make sure that our cakes didn't lethally poison anyone for the party. And that is how Pixie Lily got attached at my hip. But because of something to do with the clauses of Deidre's deals, I no longer have my pixie, and Deidre now gets 2 horns. So all I'm saying is I think Deidre's winning, and I'm down a pixie slash friend slash adventuring mate, and I think it's not fair. I think Deidre owes me some compensation.
And how do you want me to compensate that?
Cut off your horns and give them to me.
I have
I'm
3
just kidding. That
horns.
sounds extremely painful. I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
ask you to do
Lavender
that.
has 1 horn too. He's a blink dog with a horn,
Unicorn dog.
like a unicorn.
Oh yeah,
I'll
Lavender
take
has
Lavender's horn.
one of Lavender.
Blinkcorn? Is a blinkcorn a thing?
Like a corn.
Uniblink.
Uniblink.
Here's what I have to say, and it's very, very important. So everybody listen. Okay?
Yeah.
It's very important.
Did anyone hear that?
After I stream, I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm going to stream again Elder Scrolls Online.
Does anybody else hear that strange thing that's talking about mystery things that we don't
I don't
hear
know.
what's going on?
I only
Who-
have
I
one
don't
viewer,
know.
man. I only get
What is-
one viewer.
But it's
What
it's
is-
a very
what
it's
is
a very
streaming?
nice viewer.
It is a very
Technically, we have 12, but that is not in the realm in which is in our knowledge of having. So
I don't know what is
I don't-
streaming.
What?
So
I see streaming stars outside as we sail towards the wondrous place that we're going to with the
Yep.
girl in the locket.
what's really cool is you guys are actually moving away from the Silver Sea, and the colors that you're going towards remind you more of a void space than a wild space. Wild space is filled with colors and clouds and wondrous gases and wildlife and fish and pirates.
You know,
Void
DM,
space is much like it says, just a void.
DM,
Oh.
I'm kind of curious would I get to come back as something living instead of a soul getting tortured for all of eternity.
Soon, very soon.
Okay.
But don't worry, Plucky, I haven't forgot about you. I'm willing to torture you until that point.
Oh no.
We have a new you.
Why are you doing this to me, man? I didn't do nothing to you. I did what you asked, man. I stole the necklace. I stole the necklace.
Specifically, I'm gonna let the necklace thing resolve itself.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
I never asked you to steal the necklace.
I was hired to. Okay, so Plucky was hired to steal the necklace. Does that mean now that he's dead and he's not gonna return? Does that mean somebody else is gonna come and try to steal the necklace?
Like who?
I have no clue.
Like the GIF man.
The gift man cometh. That
gift
Put
is
a
the
man.
name
little
of our
gift
rock band.
under your pillow for the kids, man.
Man.
In case he comes to town.
Oh, I
What?
do. Actually, Bloop. Interesting point of order.
Oh,
While we wait for Roto. Since you're
Uh-oh.
carrying that body, you notice that there is like a big silver coin that falls out of it.
hmm
Silver
And
coin.
it's not a coin. It's like a big badge or an emblem or something.
Oh
Can you make
yeah.
Can you make an investigation check?
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
forgot
Lord.
about that.
I told you that Bloop is not a investigatory mind. But sure.
Because he is this time.
18.
Luke,
Yeet.
you have the badge of a gift captain.
Oh.
I forgot about that. I stole that.
You have Captain Potamus's badge.
Captain Potamus's bag?
I also kind of promised him to go fishing, I think.
No, Potamus won't remember. He's drunk.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You have the badge of a
Realize it's
gift
gone.
officer. You have the badge of a gift officer. Congratulations.
I'm pretty sure that's a war
Oh.
crime. Yay!
Oh,
I can't
Fabulous.
remember. I can't remember anything else that Plucky might have stolen.
Hold on, let me think.
Oh, boy.
oh no!
Let me think. I feel like he would have taken something from Roto's house. I feel like he would have, when he separated from the group temporarily, I think he would have kept some kind of keepsake for the juggler, or what's her face, because he had a crush on her.
I don't think you would have been able to steal from the juggler.
Did you guys wait a
At
minute?
least not her directly.
I think it just that ball he probably was given.
Luke,
Okay.
you're now the keeper of
Item.
Plucky's heirlooms.
And I
Oh,
think
no.
unless you guys left it behind, he still has at least half of a minotaur skull.
Oh yeah.
I am almost certain that they would have left that behind.
Yeah, did you guys leave behind the one thing I was carrying out?
I think we did.
No. No.
Everybody left
Oopsie!
that battle bloodied and bleeding.
Yeah.
You
The
took me,
last
but
thing they're
not
gonna
my
do is
skull?
take
I mean,
Well-
we have your skull. We just left the minotaurs.
You didn't get
Yeah,
the
we
right
have
one. You didn't
we have
get
all
the
the
right
bits.
one.
We have all the bits of you, and apparently this Captain Potamus's captain medallion badge thing.
Yeah.
which I'm sure won't come into effect ever.
Oh, and
Yeah,
you get
Surely not.
Oh.
I have
Surely
that-
not.
I put that as a custom item in my backpack just in case.
Oh, there's also
prove
a
pertinent.
list. There's also a list
A
that's just there.
list.
List of places he's been. Don't worry. There's Hell's. There's like the Hell's, and it's just next to that. There's just like a note that says simply observing. Wasn't brave enough to actually go out. Baldur's
The
Gate,
apples.
Faerun. You see that there's just a thing that just says "fuck you, Meepo," and it just with no explanation. It's like his personal diary, and it has everything written in it. It's just like all of his
Meepo the
thoughts, his
hero.
desires.
But
He
isn't
hates
Beirut just
Meepo.
it's the world?
Huh?
Is what?
Faerun?
Beirut?
Yeah, that's the realm where that's the planet where Baldur's Gate is. It's just space. From my understanding, Faejammer's is separate from it.
Actually, specifically, the planet's Toral.
The planet is
It's
Toral.
Toral.
Faerun is kind of like the
The
continent.
setting, I would
Continent?
say.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's the setting. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, guys! I just realized something. Loot my body.
So if you bring your mouse over the body of Bloop and click it, there will come up with a window that says "loot body?" ?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You have my
I
blessing.
already wrapped you up in your funerary shroud.
Well, it's gonna be kind of hard burning me when I'm covered in the metal of a warforged.
Oh yeah, you have the weird armor from the other character.
Oh yeah, you did.
Mm.
Yeah, the extendo armor that we never figured out how to homebrew.
And now we never will.
Yeah. Still, I feel like you should take that off, or else I'm just gonna, instead of like cremating me, you're gonna roast me like a tinfoil chicken.
Ew.
You up in like a little convection oven.
You're just covered in tinfoil and look like a baked
It
potato.
smells very good, and you guys don't know what to think of it.
Blech.
I don't know if fried changeling would smell good. I'll be honest.
Probably
It-
not.
In my
I
mean,
mind, there's
smells
something there
disgusting.
that's just not. That doesn't hit
It's
the spot in
changeling.
the way that others should.
It's changing. That could
It
taste like
just takes on the
anything.
flavor. Yeah,
But
it
that's
takes
the
on the
problem.
flavor of whatever you cook it with.
Yeah.
You taste like everything.
Wait, in that case, I would
By the way,
taste
I'm
like
back.
tree and metal.
I don't know.
All right, Roto, welcome back. We were just torturing Plucky's soul,
And
and
looting my corpse.
we discovered that he has a gift captain's badge that he stole from the Happy Beholder. Captain Potamus is specifically.
Yep.
Fair.
Roto, the night pass is uneventful. As long as you
Then
don't
a long rest.
deviate, everybody will have had a long rest, yes.
Yay!
Roto, as long as you don't deviate from the course and you're actively managing the helmet, there's like dips and turns. It takes some time to keep reorienting towards this thing, but you can do it. As long as you're willing to do it for about a week,
Yeah.
you can
Uh,
come up to the point where it is.
yeah, I'm quite happy to do this for a week as long as, I can set it on gentle cruise and go take a snooze.
Now, what's really interesting is it keeps jumping through like little tunnel holes, like little worm tunnel holes, and you take one and you end up somewhere, and then another. Each jump, it seems the Silver Sea gets further away, and darkness just keeps looming in front of you. But after a week of that, you come across the only thing in a big, gigantic void, which looks like a big asteroid with nothing on it. The way that you come up on it, it seems like there is a single ship dock that you could probably fit the ship into.
Were we given a name for this rock on the disc?
You're not following the disc, you're following specifically the necklace.
The necklace, right? But there's no indication that there's a name or anything here, right? Are there any ships in dock?
No, it looks like a tunnel. It looks like a tunnel that you have to go into, like you'd be entering the interior.
I'm going to kind of look over at the rest of the group and shrug, and then I'm going to take us into the dock.
All right. You gently ease her in. You slide in, space behind you gets further and further away. After a minute, you can't see behind you. You come into a rocky station and you plant the ship down. It eases down slowly. And you are on, I don't want to call it firm land, but you have landed.
So, next steps? Do we just wander until we find this little lass in the necklace?
I think so.
So she must be here then.
I'm gonna take the necklace and I'm gonna be like, "Hello, can you hear me? Where do we go to find you?" And I'm gonna look inside the necklace, see if she's responding.
You look inside and she's actively looking around left and right, like she realizes somebody's there.
Can she hear us?
I'm going to point the necklace outside at the planet we're at and then look at you. You're going to tell me if this is the right one. And I'm going to point it out at the front of the ship so I can show her where we're at. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to survey it.
She's looking around excitedly, but it's not like she's actively responding to you. You pointed out to the front portal hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like move it around, like all around, so she can have like different angles and everything. And I'm like, all right, now, did you see anything? And I'm gonna look inside the gem.
She's on her feet, very anxiously twisting left and right, trying to see somebody, anybody coming to meet her.
Okay, so you guys, I think she can hear us, but she doesn't know where we're coming from. She can't see us.
Okay, let's think. How can we communicate with her?
Jump up and down if you can hear me. Well, look.
She's twisting around like a dog chasing her tail, just walking up one path and then down another. Her hands.
She's not making any sense, you guys. She's acting like a canine that I've seen one time growing up. You guys take the necklace and try to talk with her. We need to go explore.
All right, mind if I take the necklace? Maybe I can give it a try.
Yes.
What are these K's and why was there 9 of them?
What?
What?
I don't know.
You said that you would come across K's, 9. Why were there 9 K's?
I'm so confused.
Canines, get it? I get
Oh.
it.
Canines. Oh.
Oh.
I have never seen any of these things called K's before.
Blue, please give yourself a point of inspiration for confusing the DM. It's not a hard task, but you have managed to accomplish it thoroughly.
You go, Blue. You go.
For that one.
Yay!
Deidre, you take the necklace. You
Yep.
take the pendant.
As Deidre looks into it. Miss, if you hear me, wave.
She at this point has settled back down on her bed.
Oh.
I wish there was a way to communicate with her.
Do you all want to exit the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
You all okay? The exit is basically you climb back up the ladder hatch. As you do,
Oops.
Oh wait, maybe she couldn't hear us through the necklace. Maybe she heard us like the ship approach.
Maybe. So she could be nearby.
Because she didn't seem to react to what like the instructions that that Lucifer and Dee Dee were giving, but she did react to something.
what you guys see specifically, you are in a cave. It's dark. Right to the north above you,
Uh-huh.
you see a tiny tabaxi. And honest, what do you look like? And I'll explain in a second how you got there.
Honest
Oh!
looks like a very small humanoid mountain lion. He's wearing leather armor. He has arrows on his back, a shield, a sword. He looks like he's very confused, but he's very pleased to see anyone.
Honest,
that-
if I'm correct, your
That's not
memory
the
is
girl,
not
right?
great.
Honest doesn't know where he is
No.
at any time.
So I'll say this. Honest, you came here with another crew searching for the girl, but you don't remember anything.
I feel like eventually some things will sneak out, but yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. Hellos?
Everyone else sees that, right?
Hellos?
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. My name, this one is called Honest. He is a liar. And then, like an excited little child, he runs up to you. Hello, booger.
Oh.
Wait, I've heard of this riddle. Usually there's 2 of them. But if there's only one of them, we have to ask him a question that he can't know the answer to and see if the magic 8-ball determines that he's a liar.
Oh.
What? What?
What?
Honest is just
And
like
then-
looking at his hands, like what?
Haven't you guys ever seen that one?
Bloop will point to the cat creature. And like, you there,
Hello,
then
booger.
you must answer a question. What is my name?
You are booger.
Hmm, not quite,
And then he
no.
just starts pointing at each of you. Booger, horns, puppy dog, beard, Rocky.
I have been called worse several times.
You almost
You know, there's a lot
nailed
more
him.
to me than just my rocky arm. You know that, right? This is actually a fairly new addition to who I am as a being.
Hello, I am Honesty Liar.
I already don't trust anything you say.
Well,
Wait.
I
Honest, remember one thing. He is called liar because he don't know what the truth is. He got too
Well,
many
that's
bunk
two
bunk.
things. So you're either you.
He got too many bunk 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 to the heads, and now everything fuzzy and ow.
I actually
Right.
how
kind of like this
how
guy.
how does Honest get so many bunks to the head?
Honest, very strong little guy. Uh, but he not he Honest thinks he's very smart, but he can't. Where are we?
You're in a cave, Honest.
And Bloop will just say, "You are here." Rhoda, where's here?
Ooh, it's
Our
flying thing.
destination.
It's flying thing. Honest has not seen one since he was little cub.
Oh, does it
I'll
look
be honest, I don't
How?
know where we are.
No, no, that's Honest.
Honest remember some
I'm
Honest?
being
stuff.
honest.
Honest remember something about Shiny.
Honest?
Honest, yes, hellos. This one is
How
honest. He is very
long,
big. He is very smart.
uh, how long have you been here?
Honest is and then you see him like attempting to count on his hands. Honest don't know.
Oh boy.
Honest no remember math. He was, he was, he was 12 when arrive. He is. He keep track of birthdays though. He's honest. Honest look little guy, but honest is 30.
Oh dears.
No,
Honest
it's a cat.
honest is very hungry. And then he just zones out for a second, looking at the ground, like
Um,
something disconnected for a split second.
Bloop will hesitantly reach into his basically his belly pouch, um, and pull out one of his. He's running very very low on his rations, by the way. Um, will pull out one of his rations and offer it over to Honest.
Like a house cat, his eyes just go all wide. Oh, thank you. Honest like food. Honest been eating bugs. They don't taste good. Not no tasty. No. And then he just takes it and eats it, and he's just shaking his head, just looking at the ground. No, not tasty. This tasty, bug no tasty.
Hmm. Honest, have you seen uh a lady, a sad lady
And
around here
he looks at you confused,
trapped?
and with his hands, he rubs, like, goes from his eyes down his cheeks, and mimics sad face.
Mhm.
Yes, a very sad lady.
Sad lady shiny. Sad lady shiny.
Sad lady shiny?
Shiny?
Shiny. You see, sad lady. She and shiny in rock.
Oh, she's
Oh,
in a shiny rock.
Yeah, it goes
Well,
around. It goes around neck. It go
you
around
mean the
neck.
necklace?
Yeah. It bring here. Then they got angry at Honest and smack on head. And
Oh,
then he forgot Honor. Who is Honor? Who is
honor?
Rock Cave? Honest, not liar. And you see him just touch his chest, pointing around, just trying to figure out, like he lost track of what's going on. This little child-looking man is just obviously needs help.
Hmm.
Mm.
Do I notice any sort of like buildings or like outcrops or anything of note in our immediate vicinity,
So
DM?
buildings, no. Roll a perception check.
Can I
Perception.
roll one too?
Of course.
Can
Who am I to
honest
say no to such
can honest
things?
roll one too? He wants to roll.
Honest may roll.
13.
Honest roll perception.
I only got a 10.
I got a 13.
15. Honest roll.
So the most notable thing, the entrance that you guys flew in seems to have tightened and shut.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Oh
no.
yeah, that
Oh,
happened. That happened. Don't worry. It happened, but
is
what happened
is
after?
is
Uh,
that what oh, I don't want to move it. I just want to I want to where's the this is that what this is?
Well, that's to try to represent the actual size of the ship.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you space bird stuck.
Oh, I suppose it uh maybe Roto is did you get our did you get the space jammer stuck?
We are not stuck.
are you sure?
I no.
Honest,
I haven't tried to take off.
can honest see pretty lady, little shiny rock?
Uh, I guess so. As Teacher just holds it
And
out from the sea.
as if instinct, he doesn't actually look. He just taps something, and in thieves can't, just something along the lines of like Morse code and hello, pretty lady.
This time, as you look into it, it's just darkness. There's no image.
Pretty
What?
pretty
What?
lady. Pretty lady. And honest is visibly upset, like he's about to cry.
Luke, you see just from your vantage point, so you know, the cave does lead off that way. But
Uh,
the pretty lady is gone,
Pretty
at least
lady.
from the
Ow.
necklace.
Pretty lady.
What did you do?
What did you guys do to pretty lady? He remember honest
I,
remember her. She only thing not broken in head.
Do you know this lady then? Honest?
Honest remember her from necklace. Shiny rock. And he points to his neck like shiny rock.
Do you do you remember does she have a name?
Could honest roll for that with disadvantage?
Um, she doesn't have a name that anyone could have perceived. You could
Uh,
roll to see if your group called her something.
oh yeah. What would I roll?
It's really an internal choice since you're going back to your own history. Would the group you are with have named her anything?
I'm gonna just roll a normal wisdom check.
Okay.
I don't think we did.
nope.
8.
I got no name for her. You're
Uh,
welcome to give her one.
she was pretty lady. She cry. Uh, we call her teardrop. Teardrop. Teardrop.
Teardrop?
Teardrop. Sorry, Honest not talked to anybody but self in very long time.
I like Teardra. Teardra sounds good.
Okay.
Deirdre and Teardra.
Mm,
So horns.
Hmm.
Why? Wait. Why? Who are you peoples?
well, I'm Deidre. This is Bloop. Actually, just as a Bloop. This is Rello. This is Lucifer, and this is Lavender.
Like as you're explaining this, he does that thing where one eye blinks and opens, and the other eye blinks slowly, and he just and then as soon as you're done talking, he just smiles like new friends. Yeah.
Yeah. We're here to
New
help the pretty
friends.
lady.
We like pretty. I like pretty. Yeah, we help. Honest helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, so we will help the pretty lady, and who knows if you don't have a home here, maybe we can take you with us.
Honest
And
punched hole into rocks and then slept in rocks.
You guys are going to adopt a stray cat.
woo!
And Honest just
Ba-da-bum,
Nice.
points.
bum, bum, ba-bum.
Honest points to a literal hole in the wall that looks like somebody punched it into the wall.
Oh,
I did that. That's
Oh.
home. Honest strong. And then he like flexes like a little toddler would. Ah.
Well,
oh,
we believe you, Top. We believe you. Honest.
no,
Honest, strong.
Honest is called
does
honest. People say honest liar, but he just don't know truth. He know no nothings.
so honest? Do you not have any family here?
Honest been here long time. He eats the bugs, but they ran out of bugs like a week ago or so. He can't really tell time. There no stars. It dark outside. It's dark.
Do you guys explore the cave at all?
I'm sorry, did the explorers okay? Well, we can't.
Do you mean just this hangar area? Yes. Let's give it a good look around.
Yeah.
Honest
Well,
is going to explore the outside of the ship because he hasn't seen one
We
in
all
a
know-
long time.
Okay.
let's see what's over here.
Teacher, as you go
house.
down there, you see what appears to be the girl in the necklace curled off to the side. Her hands are on her face away from you, and you see her shoulders going back and forth in a sobbing, crying motion.
Oh,
Pretty late.
It's Elaine!
Wait,
Deidre starts
I don't
Wait,
like this.
wait,
I don't like this at all.
Wait, Honest head
I
go
don't
bonk,
think we
bonk,
should.
bonk.
I don't think we should be going up there. I don't like this at all.
Honest head go bonk, 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 but Honest think he remember lady.
Deidre, you go up to her. What
Yep.
do you say?
Miss? Miss, are you alright?
She just keeps sobbing, her head
Miss?
turned away.
Honest think you should come back.
Are we alright?
Honest head
Miss.
fuzzy, but it's not feel good right now.
Deidre reaches a hand out to her. Miss?
Do you touch her shoulder?
Yep.
As you do, her head turns around. There's no mouth. It's just one solid piece of flesh. It looks like
Oh,
she has noses and bumps in other parts of her face, and her eye looks up to meet you. And as you look off down the hallway, there is a second one, and that one also looks down, and you turn and you notice both of them. And that's the positive place to end it for the night.
Oh
No!
That's
Oh!
gross. Gross, DM. Gross. Oh my goodness.
No!
Oh.
Oh no, they're not good.
So
No,
they
did
have
not like.
like like they don't really have a face, but they have like a nose-like feature and a one eye.
See if I
Okay,
can
they
put here. Let me. I have
I
her picture
zoomed
here.
in.
Give
They
me.
have more than one eye.
Oh,
do
okay.
they?
Oh,
Zoom in
Yeah.
very closely to
Oh
them.
my god, they have multiple eyes.
Here, I'll give you her picture.
Oh,
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't
Hold
like
on, wait, I don't have the
that.
stream pulled up. I had to go grab my water.
Oh,
oh, that's not
Wait,
come
is it
back.
in the is it in the Discord? Is it in the Discord? I don't know where it is. Hold on.
I don't.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Hold on, I'm clipping it right now. I wonder,
Oh,
can I dump this?
So I hydrated water, so I have to hydrate on some water.
I have a question,
Audrey?
guys. Do you like your new friend? Oh God.
Here, look at. I
Jesus.
have her in the stream.
I'm
Oh no.
committed, giant.
Jesus.
Committed.
cheese
She's
and
in the
crackers?
stream.
Oh, yeah, go over
Oh,
and click
gross.
on GTN's yeah, she's just a
Yeah.
lady with multiple eyes everywhere and
Yeah,
just no mouth.
Hmm.
There's
that's
also a
gross.
second nose, and
I already
Uh
don't like this, you guys. I already don't like this at all. Oh my god.
I'm
she's a
honestly
gross
Gross.
amalgam
excited.
creature.
I'm honestly excited. Let's find out what
No
happens.
dehydration.
I honestly don't know like what this thing is.
Nope.
And I don't like that.
I love
I don't
Well,
either.
I
Oh
love that I
god.
don't know real life me doesn't know a lot about Dungeons and Dragons, and now honest, he knows nothing.
well,
So,
we're gonna find out soon enough.
what do you
she's a
guys
Goodness.
masterpiece.
what do you guys think of my little guy though? My little guy.
I love the little guy
Well,
Uh
because
So far, so good.
He's a good little guy.
he little guy.
I have one more question for Plucky.
Oh
oh,
no.
Uh-oh.
What's the question you got for Plucky? There we go. Back to normal
A-
voice.
after Plucky has been thoroughly ostracized by the ghost, the spore monster, the necro hulks, the wraiths, the skeletons, and the naga. If a shadowy hellish being appeared in the form of a hand stretching out towards him, would he take it?
ah,
Oh,
One
would
hundred
he?
percent he would. He was already willing to make a deal to get out of there anyway.
Then I'm going to leave you wondering if that occurs or not.
ah.
Ooh.
Uh,
We might be haunted by a demonic ghost of Plucky?
No,
Yep.
Plucky would certainly be tortured in the hells.
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah. Absolutely.
Especially after all the bad things he's done.
Oh,
Yeah.
now Plucky's gonna be used as some kind of
We don't
demented
want to.
leverage. I don't like that.
I look,
I don't
I
like that
look
at all.
forward to I look
We don't
forward
like
to
that.
next week.
I killed off Plucky just so
No.
he could have Honest though. You gotta remember that.
I don't mind killing Honest. It's fine.
No, don't kill Honest. Honest little guy. He innocent. He innocent.
Honest
And
is just a little
and
guy,
so
and Bloop has someone who he can like vibe with because he was also kind of left all alone with no family or anything in Undermountain until he got whisked away here.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I was not a part of
No,
me
you're
knew
the
you would
DM.
eventually come here. I was not expecting this to be the initial choice you'd take.
I was hoping this was how Honest would be introduced, at least along the path of the necklace. But this is interesting. I can't wait to see.
Yes, it is.
I kind of hope that this is gonna freak the rest of you guys out, but I kind of hope that the these creatures, just true horror monster esque, bending the wrong ways, heads twisting, climbing on the walls and the ceilings. I want nightmare fuel, and I want Honest to not understand what's going on and just love
To
every second of it.
to be specific, also the girl in the necklace was not deformed like this.
Yeah, I didn't imagine so
I
because
didn't imagine so either.
The girl in the necklace
I think
was
we would have
absolutely
noticed if she was.
right, and we would have been like, nope, nope, nope,
Nope,
nope,
nope,
nope.
nope, nope.
Nope, 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 nope.
Well, this has been an awesome session. Thank you so much, DM.
Honestly, thank you, DM.
Yep.
I hope I
Yeah,
made
It's always a
thank
pleasure,
you.
guys.
everybody
I
ba-
didn't
And
expect
there
to
was
be
no
sad.
TPK. There was
There
no
was no
No
TPK.
TPK. I was really
Okay.
quite surprised.
Here's my things I was surprised of with the stream. One, I didn't expect to actually be sad, but like I made Plucky's backstory depressing, and I thought nobody was going to have to know it. And then, memories. Two, I didn't expect
That's
you
a good
guys to
way to
defeat
leave
the
a
tree so
character.
quickly.
Oh yeah, it's a glass cannon. It was meant to be a total glass cannon.
Oh.
Okay, neat. I can dig that.
It it's
All
just
right.
never assume that just because you beat what you consider the boss that there isn't something else right down the hallway. It's a very
Right?
I'm
dangerous
always
assumption. And if you don't split the party, you have a much higher chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
well,
right,
thank
guys.
you, DM, so much.
Have a
I
good
hope
night.
everyone has a good week.
Thank you, thank
Bye,
you.
I
Roto.
gotta go make
Uh,
some tea.
I gotta go
Yeah.
shower, then I'll
Good
be
night,
Put Ray
everybody.
but bye,
Yeah.
everybody's.
Have a good night.
Good
Have a
night.
good night.
Goodbyes.
Bye.
Bye bye. Hello. Bye bye. Alright, I'm gonna keep the stream going for just a split second. Just a split second to say I am honestly going to take a short shower. I don't know if they can still hear me. I can't hear them anymore. Hello, if you guys can still hear me. But I'm gonna take a quick shower and then I am going to stream Elder Scrolls Online. Just gonna mess around in Riften today. So, bye bye.